Hey, I'm Clinton, head coach from Germany, and today I'm going to talk about how to play doubles. While tennis is an individual sport, that's only half the story. For many people, tennis is played in teams with a partner alongside you. To help you have fun and maybe even some success on the court, I'm going to run you through positioning, strategy, the rules, and the communication. Alright, let's talk about doubles positioning. Traditionalists would say to get to the net as fast as possible. But if you don't feel comfortable at the net with your volley, it's fine to stand at the baseline. Do you feel comfortable with your volleys? Get close to the net and dominate the service box. You might choose a regular doubles play where one's at the baseline and one player standing at the net. But there's also another option. It's called I formation or Australian doubles. This is where one player is standing in the middle of the court, crouching behind the net. You do have to communicate with the server in which direction you're going to move at the net or at the baseline to keep the whole court covered. This play is going to put a lot of pressure on the return players having to make a choice, and maybe you're going to force an error. For the net player's position, it's very important not to protect the tram lines. I see many recreational players just standing in the tram lines and not taking part of their doubles game. So try to position yourself in the middle of the service box and try to go and defend the net from there. If your partner hits the ball cross-court, for example, try to follow the ball towards the cross-court area and cut off all angles of the court this way. If he plays the ball through the middle, work together towards the middle, follow the ball where you've hit, and then you have your perfect net position. So let's talk about double strategy. Before your doubles, you have to be clear in what position you and your partner want to be. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Do you want to play the forehand side or the backhand side? Maybe you prefer to play the forehand in the middle, maybe on the outside of the court. So this is where you win and lose the game. Doubles is played 80% cross-court. So if you're taking the net position, don't be afraid and stand in the tram lines. Take advantage of the full doubles court and learn how to cross. Crossing means one player at the baseline, one at the net, and the net player moves across to finish the point. You can either cross after serving or also after returning. Another addition to crossing is by faking the cross, to keeping the opponents guessing, what is your next move, stepping to the side, and trying to force your opponents this way turn error. You do have to communicate with your partner in advance when you're going to cross and in what moment. But crossing in the net is going to make you win the point. Keep changing it up in your standard doubles by crossing or both players at the baseline, or even use your Australian formation. In double strategy, there's more opportunity than in singles to power your strengths and to cover your weaknesses. By deciding on which side you want to play, either forehand side or backhand side, you could run around your backhand to hit more forehands and to dictate the game into the opponent's weaknesses. If you're not feeling so comfortable at the net, it's okay to be at the baseline and to make your partner finish the point at the net. 80% of doubles play is played diagonal over the lower part of the net in the bigger zone of the court, and far too many players play too early down the line and try to tag the player at the net. But if the player at the net is feeling uncomfortable, talk to your partner, tee off down the line, and try to make his position uncomfortable, maybe play a lob over him, and win your doubles from there. How to speak to your tennis doubles partner. This is a very important topic. Communication, positivity. You win the match before the match by declaring your strengths and weaknesses, by communicating with each other what you're good at, maybe what you're not as good as, to be clear on the court what's happening. When you get into those bad moments or you make an error, try to encourage yourself and stay positive, showing that you're a great team. If your partner misses an easy shot, don't blame him. Don't try to command him around. You're out there together. You're going to win the match together or lose together. After disappointing defeat, it probably helps to talk to each other straight after you leave the court. It will stop any resentment from building up and help you to learn from your loss. Tennis doubles rules. The court is expanded to include the tram lines. The no-ad rule is often used in professional doubles as it often makes the matches more quicker and exciting. That means sudden death at deuce. Whichever team wins the next point wins the game. The receiving team get to choose whether the server serves to the deuce or advantage side. Instead of a regular third set in a best-of-3 set match, you could play a champions tiebreak, which is won by the first team to 10 points. You have to be ahead by at least 2 points. The serve rotates. Every player gets to serve once every 4 games. Decide before the match who serves first, you or your partner. Most of the time, the stronger player starts. You can change the order when you and your partner serve, but only at the beginning of the set. The same is for the receiver. You can change the receiving side, but also only at the beginning of the set. So how long is a regular tennis doubles match? Like in singles, it depends on the format. You can either play just one set. It's going to take you 30 to 60 minutes. You can either shorten it down by playing no ad at deuce deciding point, or you play a regular 3-set match where you play a full third set, or play a champions tiebreak played up to 10 points. So I hope there were some good tips in this video for you. Get out there and play doubles. Don't forget to have fun. Tennis is a team sport. Playing doubles, give yourself high fives and enjoy your game.